heard me? The big Arkansas. Arkansas, yeah, I know. Alright.
How long is this like? How long is the match again?
7 minutes.
Alright,
Man already setting a time. He already knows what he wants to do. He has his win condition. Man already got his win condition. But heading into game number 1, I didn't see which stage they went to, but I'm assuming it's going to be a larger stage. That was going to be Battlefield. So, yeah. They're both good. They're all both on there, so. Alright. So starting off the match right now, a couple zoning shenanigans going on. Prod taking the aggressively right now. But, FreshBot firing back. So we're going to be looking like at a lot of these like projectile situations where both are just going to be throwing stuff at each other, because at the end of the day, the best place to be in Ultimate is being approached. And zoners, they want that the most because they don't really have, most of them don't have good approach options. Unless you're talking about Pac-Man, and that man has better boxing options than Little Man. But right now, very even game, all things considered. FreshBot getting a edge guard right now, throwing him towards the can, no kill, but that S-Smash barely not hitting. Back into a neutral state once more. So that side is going to be very dangerous. It has a lot of startup, but it doesn't have a lot of end lag, so you can get a lot off of it, especially if it hits shield. It's a dangerous move, all things considered. And of course, you have Knight as well, who can cover basically the entire stage, as well as that can sit there if it's fully charged. Just a bunch of dangerous elements right here. So the stage is always going to be filled with a bunch of projectiles that can either set up for kill or kill themselves. So this is looking more like an obstacle course than an actual field at this point. But right now, FreshBot with barely an advantage, only around 60%. But ooh, that side we're going to be finishing it off. Prod, let's see if we can get any extra credit. But that up air barely not going to kill. Can tries to get that reflector in, and invincibility barely going out for a dash attack to hit, but not a kill. Alright. Ooh, a nice back air, taking no additional damage. It's a very clean set right now, both very equal. It's been about 2 minutes, which is faster than I thought it would. These two are kind of running at each other a little bit more than I thought. But it's partly because they have to. Alright, ooh, couple throw him around, trying to get that can. Ooh. Alright, setting up the can. Ooh, a little bit of shield damage there, nothing to worry about. So right now, Prod a little bit on the defensive. FreshBot taking quite a little lead. Yeah, I thought it was going to be some hard camping, me too. But I mean, with zoners, like at the end of the day, it depends who has the better zoning options. And typically, I feel like Duck Hunt's going to have the stronger zoning options early in the day over Zelda. Because Zelda got some strong ones, but doesn't put a lot of pressure outside of Knight. But, so right now, definitely a sizable lead for FreshBot, but it's very easy to turn the situation around. But Prod being very careful and staying in the defense and not letting this stock go yet. He's sitting on stage, teleport back on ledge, just avoiding all this. It does not look like it's a good time, but hey, Prod's managing really well. Tries to get that into the fair, which would have killed 156. Oh, the forward throw, tries to get into the can. Too far though. Maybe at a lower percent. Alright, so once again, FreshBot setting up these traps, trying to just let Prod slip up. But currently at 170, but it hit through the reflector anyway. Interesting. So, FreshBot, let's see how much extra credit he got. He got a good lead right now, but Prod doesn't look like he wants to let that carry on. No idea, because, well, typically, Zelda doesn't have invincibility after up B, so the shot still came out. It was weird, a weird interaction, but hey, it happens. Nice up B out of shield though. Only 45% on extra credit. Very doable for Prod, but does not look like FreshBot wants to let this lead go. Putting on another clean 40%. Uh-oh, not looking great for Prod right now. Off stage. This is where Duck Hunt wants to be, throwing a bunch of projectiles and stuff, trying to let you slip up in that one nice solid hit, and that can always going to be really dangerous. That can definitely is going to be the most dangerous thing on the screen at all times. But it's hard to keep your attention on it, especially Duck Hunt players always knowing where it's going to go, what direction it's going to fly. So it's really hard in this matchup to keep track of that. Alright, so trying to set up an edge guard, charging S-Smash. Does not get hit. Ooh, nice down tilt. Throwing the can out, barely missing. Nice teleport from Prod going past it. But right now, looks like FreshBot just is ruling the stage, not letting Prod back on. Alright. And also, speaking of which, I love to tell people this has been a close to 5-minute game. It's 4:30 so far. All right, the F smash. Prod taking a little bit of a lead back. Now Prod is in a good situation, and the difference between Zelda and Duck Hunt. Oh, unfortunate. So the difference between these two characters is, while Duck Hunt might have more pressure in his zoning, Zelda typically is going to have more kill power. So it's a little bit more dangerous for Fresh in that situation. But that unlucky SD, it happens to the best of us. But hey, there's 2 more games at there's another game or 2 more games. Depends if that kind of shakes Prod's mentality, because, I mean, overall it was a pretty even game, especially at the end there. But we'll see what stage kind of picks are going to. Typically, we're going to see... I'm going to let Philip go before I talk about this. You got a nice crown, by the way. Alright, so going to PS2, choosing a stage with a little, with more space on it. I kind of assume, since typically Prod likes going on stages where it's smaller. However, that's against characters that can't outzone him. But now, since, you know, Duck Hunt is literally one of the most campy characters out there, it's the right decision, I think. Alright. But, so going to PS2, same characters coming out again. So, can FreshBot finish this off, or is Prodigy, he got the download? Because I saw at the end of there, Prodigy kind of started understanding it a little bit more. Alright, tries to get that dash attack in, double dash attack. Really dangerous move. It's a really good burst option for Zelda, especially with she doesn't have a lot of really good tilts. Dash attack's a really good option, good burst option, can kill, decent amount of damage, good angle. Not a lot of bad with that move. However, it's really hard though to successfully use it to its full ability, especially against another zone. But right now, Prodigy kind of holding stage control, which is always going to be really important. Shield poking with a teleport, another dash attack, setting up Knight on ledge. Nice air dodge from FreshBot getting past it, but the sweet spot back air. Really good lead from Prodigy. You can tell that definitely he understands this matchup a lot more going into game 2. And Fresh, I don't know if it's just nerves or it's still off the high from last game. He's just not as solid with the projectiles as he was last game. But that was a really nice can. Oh, going for a side B, getting some advantage state off of it, 63%. We're going to the up smash. Alright. Prod still not messing with can, trying to reflect it back. Ooh, right behind, barely missing. Ooh, nice shield from Fresh, trying to bait Prodigy into area lane, instead taking a little bit of damage from Can. Not a whole lot, I don't think that was more the sour spot of it, but still. Alright, getting that back throw in, not towards Cam, but instead off ledge. Alright, Frisbee getting thrown out, now we're back where FreshBot wants to be, zoning out with projectiles, but Prod is a lot less hesitant about rushing in. Because with that lead, you just have to you have that momentum, you have the confidence, you're not as worried about losing. So yeah, there you go. See right there. Prod's definitely not afraid about taking the more aggressive option, but it's always a smart aggressive option that will take the stock. All right, but right now Prodigy's sitting on ledge, not willing to mess with it. Oh, FreshBot throwing him off stage. Is gonna lead to the kill. All right, Prod not messing with it. Ooh, that down tilt. Did not have invisibility since it was a regrab. We were trying to catch the roll option with Knight. Alright. No kill throw on Duck Hunt. It definitely makes it a little bit harder since, again, back throw definitely still not killing. But, oh, nice can. But, Duck Hunt has really good ways of putting on damage, but not a really consistent kill option, typically. So, it definitely is going to be a little hard to finish off these stocks like it was last game. Probably getting up to like 120, 150% each stock, while FreshBot barely could survive above 100. So, alright, but right now, FreshBot making a little bit of a comeback, 60% on Prod. In a lead situation like this, you definitely tend to start, going with that motion, kind of calming down, but not thinking about the match. It's just comfortable just to, let go with the flow, kind of no-brain it. And most people, it's very common, and Prodigy's kind of doing it right now, and this is giving FreshBot the chance of making a comeback. Plus FreshBot kind of getting back in this zone of zoning out really well. Alright, nice shield. Oh, and using the Frisbee against him. 71%. Ooh, that up air, barely not killing, but very strong move. Ooh, that, now you can tell that FreshBot's a little nervous. Directional air dodging into the dash attack. But that back air is going to finish it off. 108 on his last stock. Can FreshBot bring this back? Oh, and that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to be it. Running into that F smash. So, typically in those situations, Prod is really good about reading your option and punishing you with F smash. That was a really good whiff punish, all things considered. But yeah, so that was a lot quicker than the last match. So I wonder where Prod's gonna ban. Oh, you told me? You told me. But yeah, Yoshi's story and small battlefield. I'm trying to think of the reason though. I mean, I typically you want to ban smaller stages. Alright, going to town near the big stage. I mean, I guess the worry is dying a little earlier because he realizes he has more kill power. But that's the best I can get from it. Not too familiar with these characters. I do not see this matchup a whole lot, fun fact. You typically don't see a Duck Hunt and Zelda fight in tournament. Prod with the download, absolutely. Really good callouts from Prod, especially with those dash attacks. Alright, we're going to town, seeing another big stage, good ability to zone. The Prod running right in, going right into the can. FreshBot liking this situation. He likes being approached. Download it went last stock. I mean, yeah. But you can tell he was a lot more comfortable than the last set. It wasn't a download as much as he understood the matchup a little bit more. But right now, it's still a pretty even game. Just doing some solid neutral play. He's rolling behind, not taking that chance to punish. Okay. FreshBot getting a little bit of damage. And still just as dangerous as it was game one. That's the one thing that Prod's been avoiding. It's gun and can. Because, I mean, those are probably the scariest options Duck Hunt has in the neutral. Ooh, knocking it back though. Alright, Frisbee getting right back. Prod taking a little bit of a lead. Nair not saying the correct way though, so neutral's kind of reset. Oh, nice shield from FreshBot. No punish out of the grab, sadly, but I mean, that's the most you can do. Duck Hunt doesn't have a lot of options out of grab after low percents, so I mean, do it where you can. FreshBot, aka Blue Eater the Duck Hunt, wearing shades indoors, a Burger King crown, and has his hair over one eye. He is goated. Alright, but right now, even game again. Both very, very low percents. They started out at 0 though. Ooh. But FreshBot taking the stage advantage, once again trying to get as much damage as you can off as possible. Punishing the Nehru's Love into the can, but nice air dive from Prod being past it. Alright. Frisbee gonna get him a lot of advantage getting him into that fair. Oh, but nice read out of the F smash. Oh. Gunner's still very dangerous because you're risking stock around this point of time. Oh. He's got it. Oh, very close. He was ready, but that S-Smash is going to finish it off. FreshBot feeling a little better now. Has a whole stock advantage, but you can never let, you can never go easy. You always never can rest. You never can sleep on a good player because in this game, stocks go fast. They go fast. You can be in a 3-stock situation and can go last stock, or you can get reverse 3-stock. It's pretty common in this game. Alright, well. Okay, but right now, FreshBot taking a little bit of advantage here. Ooh, went above the Nehru's Love, punishing it. Ooh, misses the dash attack into the S-Smash. Alright. A little premature F smash there. No edge guard. Resetting back to neutral, seeing who can take stage advantage once more. Ooh, Neighbor's Love not reflecting that. That was a good weight from Fresh, but can't explode a little too early. Oh, Frisbee goes in for the double Frisbee. What? All right. Caught at 120. Can he do this? This might be Fresh's set. Fresh is very content with just sitting back, waiting. And, oh, and the can! And that's gonna be it. The can from downtown. All right. Wait, what'd he do? Did he?
I can say this.
I don't think so. Did you drink glue? And the Burger King